Oh, let me get this right. YouTube, what's going on? Back with another video, quick little video. I told some people that get back on today and talk about my truck. I want to talk about my trailer too, but trailer at the house right now parked. Probably get to it by the end of this month or another couple of weeks. I get back to my flatbed trailer. Actually give y'all a run around about the flatbed, which some people know about flatbed, but tell you how much I spent on it and blah blah blah, stuff like that. But about to talk about the truck. Now I originally said on the video, if I'm not mistaken, I think I said that I bought this Freightliner Columbia 2007 when I was a company driver. Bought this truck for $8,000. $8,000. A lot of people still think I'm BSing around that I bought the truck for $8,000. Like, bought it for $8,000. I said, I went through ups and downs, man. And one thing I want to tell people before you decide to make that jump to owner operator is to make sure you got to make this money, man. Everybody say 5, 10, 15, 20. To be honest with you, there's no such thing as amount that you need to save, man, because this truck can take 15, 5, 2, whatever the case may be, whatever you can think of, a truck can take. You know what I'm saying? Especially tires alone. Tires alone, if I'm not mistaken, you put like 2 tires on, that's probably close to $1,000 right there. Now worry about if you need all 8 chains, you know what I'm saying? So I want to sit here and say how much money that you need to save up, but I'm going to give my view on how much money I saved up before I made a jump. I saved up between like $40,000 to $50,000 as a company driver with my first year at that company. And I was a trainer also, which I'm going to get on a different subject, a different video about that, but we sit here and talk about the truck. I saved up between like $40,000 to $50,000. Bought the truck for $8,000. I took a risk with it, knowing that the truck was taking 2 gallons of oil a week. I was nervous at first. I was thinking, well, I don't think that's a good idea to come to the truck, start off as a business with something major like that, you know what I'm saying? But I took a risk, and that risk rewarded me big bad. When I mean big bad. It rewarded me big because it's paid for, but it's bad because I started off the business already with an engine bloom. I threw a rod in the housing, and I dropped it back down after my mechanic looked at it and I just told him, you know what, I just have to look for another engine or sell the truck. I was 70% on just selling the truck, man, just starting over. Then my dad and my homies and was telling me, don't sell that truck, you know what I'm saying, the truck cash, just sit it down and keep fixing on it to where you want it to be and be debt free in this trucking game. So I ended up listening to him, and my dad found this guy from where I live. I live in South Carolina. Found this guy, and guy was selling the engine, a used engine, which I think it was too high that he asked for, but at the time I needed to help him get some money back because I was draining my account. So got it for 10 racks, put it back in the truck. I had to put a start on the truck. Then I had to turn around and do the alternator. Actually, when I first bought the truck, I forgot about it. If I first bought the truck, the rear end was tore up. So I was already mad at this when we got it home that I done paid $8,000 for a truck that he didn't even mention nothing about the rear ends at all. You know what I'm saying? The tires was fucked up, like I said on last video, if I'm not mistaken. Tires was fucked up, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't worry about that. I had enough money to put all set new tires on here. But he didn't tell me about, or tell me and my dad about the rear end was tore up until we got to my dad's house. So I paid it the guy. And I had to pay $3,500 before I had to go out of town at that time, out of the state. And I also took it into the shop too because the truck wouldn't crank up, so it was losing prime or whatever the case may be. So I took it to the shop for that and spent like $3,500, and come to find out that it was still Still doing the same thing on the truck when it start up like that. But put a new rear end in the truck, and yeah, if I would have known that, I would have offered the man $5,000, man, because $8,000 is a good deal, but you already got to start off $3,500 for a rear end. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I looked at it. But I did that, and we here. But anyways, fast forward back to what I said previously before I jumped over here. My bad, y'all. I'm all over the place. I gotta get better with that. Stay on one topic instead of going all the way around. But did that. Alternator starter. Had water pump change. What else I did? I did water pump, starter, alternator. The AC compressor also had to change that. And I think that was my only expense starting out for right now, and I did all that, ran the truck or whatever, and radiator was doing something like leaking, but I caught it in time. This right here was between, I didn't do all this when I first started the truck, because like I said, the truck went down with major, and I had to find the engine or whatever. So after I put that engine in, that's when I did all the other stuff, started alternator, water pump, all that stuff there, and the radiator. So I did all that, and a couple of months down the line, I caught that the radiator was leaking. It had some pink stuff around the radiator. And if people know that if you check your pre-trip your truck, I do it on a daily basis, radiator's nothing's supposed to leak out the radiator. You know what I'm saying? But it was leaking pink, so I caught it in time and kind of found out that it was leaking on the top. So I changed that. And within all this right here, after I put the truck back on the road, and here at Landstar, it wasn't even a whole full year that I put the truck back on the road and I had to change the stuff. So, like I said previously, I had between like 40 to 50,000 saved up. So now, I'm probably close to like 10 to, let me say between 10 to 13,000 that I had saved up after doing all this stuff. And while I'm doing this stuff, I'm currently working at Landstar as well too, you know what I'm saying, putting money into. But truck, after that I did all that stuff, man, truck ran good or whatever, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people call me crazy for putting a lot of money back in the truck. That's not really worth that, you know what I'm saying. But it's worth it to me. It's paid for, you know what I'm saying. I'm not in debt. So technically me doing all that stuff, I'm not about to talk, well, let me stop there. After a year, after a year, I had to put a clutch, remain, seal, flywheel, and it's something else, clutch brake in the truck. And I put that in like December of last year. And then turned around, I'm thinking that I done fixed everything on the truck, you know what I'm saying, besides a new engine, rebuilt engine and remade transmission. I'm still got to do that next, which I'm probably do that transmission deal in December. Just go ahead and get it all over with, because I know it's slipping just a little bit, but it's not as bad to change it. You know what I'm saying? I like to catch stuff before it turns into something major. And that's what a lot of people got to realize with these trucks. Do your pre-trip. Catch these stuff before it turns into something big while you're on the road. You know what I'm saying? My number one thing my dad always told me, and I'm living through this: fix your stuff at home. Check what's going on before you leave the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, a tire gonna pop, airbag gonna pop, brake chamber might go, shocks might go, stuff like that. You don't know. You can put all new tires and the case may be, any new parts, and they can go the next day. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, catch these problems while you home. Save you money, because these shops on the road will rape the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? Will rape you. Some shops out here ain't gonna rape you. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in maybe like 3 shops since I've been out here with my truck. They ain't raped me or none of that. They was fair on their price, and I'm good for that. Thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? Good on the price. So next videos, I'm gonna shop them out and stuff like that to give them more people to go, because they legit people, man. Like, they get you in and out. They're not gonna bullshit you around, and not gonna hijack the price. None of that case like that, like the dealership will. But back to the truck on repairs. I said I did the brakes, clutch, and all that stuff like that. Hippie hip. February, January came around of this year. I had to. Actually, after I got the truck back, ran the truck was losing prime. Like, it won't crank up. You have to keep mashing on the gas to get it crunked. I said, man, something is not right. Something is not right about this. So I'm getting on YouTube and asking questions. Why is my truck is doing this? And a lot of people pointing at check valve behind the engine or the check valve on the fuel filter bowl, which I done changed the check valve on the fuel filter bowl. Now my next step, I went from that small thing that only cost me $10. I done move all the way to this thing that can cost me, they really cost me $300 for that little check valve thing, you know what I'm saying, on the back of the head. So I went straight from there instead of starting from the water, from the fuel pump into the back of the check engine. You know what I'm saying, back of the engine. So I just jumped to the hardest part and took it to my mechanic because I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it myself. But I took that to my mechanic since I couldn't, you know what I'm saying, get to it and get my wrench to turn or whatever the case may be. Got to it and truck ran for maybe about 3 days and then went back doing the same mess, all that stuttering, thinking that it's the turbo, you know what I'm saying. And I did that, took it right back, kind of find out we ran the racks on it, ran the overhead adjustment on it, ran the racks, and as he was doing it, they couldn't get the trunk quick after they did it. So my mechanic already told me something is not right. Something's not right at all. It's probably injectors, I don't know, but your truck won't crank. So they finally got it to start, and I drove down the road, truck went like, it won't go nowhere. So I'm at this point now, like, okay, maybe it's injectors. So I found a guy there in California who builds injectors. You get your used injectors and build them and put the injectors in. I got all new 6 injectors currently, and J-brake cylinders too, also, because my J-brakes was trash. It was weak. Keep burning up brakes going down mountains. Did that, and she's running fine as ever right now, man. Like, also I had to put a new injector harness. I got a picture, which once I get a better understanding on how to do all this editing and stuff on YouTube, and I can get real good on this stuff. But I had to change that also. I changed that recently. I think Wednesday I did that. Last week Wednesday did that. Got that done. Since it was on national back order, I finally found a shop who had it. But I did that, and she's good right now, man. So the more of the story is save money before you be on opera. Before you think about owning the truck, bro. Owning the truck, because you don't want to know how much money I done kicked out. Yeah, I'm working. I'm getting money, saving money for the bads and the goods, you know what I'm saying, the case may be. But you see what I done went through from buying the truck went down, put the truck back on the road. I had to change all these fucking parts, and currently did all this and right now today, March the 6th. And the truck is running fine again. You know what I'm saying? Because I check my truck daily. So more of the story is, please save your money. Please save your money. Please save your money. I don't want to talk about how much money I done spent on my truck from last year and this year starting out, because a lot of people say, oh, that's too much for a truck. You need to go sell it. You need to just go get a newer truck. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just laugh in your face, dog. I'm going to just laugh in your face. I got a paid off truck. I can just go let it sit. Go back being a company driver, find somebody else's truck to run while I'm stacking bread. Fix my truck up to where it's technically new again. You know what I'm saying? From currently when I'm doing the truck run, I'm trying to put out new product stuff on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, more of the story is save your money for bad times, yo, because a truck will eat $5,000 alone easily. Probably can take $10,000 easily. I'm telling you. I know some of y'all looking at this video like, dang, he done did all this stuff and not how much it is. Like, I don't even want to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because if I tell y'all, I'm going to be mad myself. But at the end of the day, this truck made me money. Money. Truck don't break down on the road. It don't do none of that. I catch all my problems while I'm at home or I'm out on the road, and I work on stuff myself if I can. That's another thing I'm gonna talk about for in this video. Try to work on your equipment yourself, man. Some of this stuff is easy for you to do. Buy your own tools, man. Do the stuff yourself. Try to. I'm not mechanically inclined. I'm not. But one thing that most people can tell you that's viewing my YouTube that knows me, I go out there in the cold, snow, whatever the case may be, something wrong with my truck, and I can get the parts and it's something easy, and I look on YouTube, something easy for me to do, I would do it. Why go out here, which you know is easy to do, why go out there and let these truck stops or these outside people that's shop that can rape you? Come on. A part that maybe you spend, maybe say like, knock on, let's look at this. Say for instance, alternator, starter go out. Only thing about a starter is heavy. So you're gonna be up there struggling yourself and fighting to get a bolt back into that alternator. You know what I'm saying? Taking the mug off ain't that hard. Putting it back on is hard because you need something to hold the heavy starter up. Now, alternator and air compressor, whatever the case may be on the passenger side, it's easy to change. That's just like changing your oil, fuel filters, light bulbs, shocks, airbags, slack adjuster, brake chambers. Like, stuff like that is simple. Like, you find like a fitting on the airline or something that's leaking. Change it. You know what I'm saying? Change it, bro. These people would love for y'all to call them and it's something simple when they gonna bust your head. $600 off the roof. $600? When that little piece probably cost you maybe $50. Now you done save you what? Now you done save $550 for them to come out and fix it. Like, I just don't understand people, man. Y'all won't be on the operators. Like, try to work on y'all equipment yourself, man. Like, don't get scared to get dirty. Just save yourself some time, headache, and save y'all some money in y'all pocket for another rainy day. You know what I'm saying? I think that's about it that I gotta talk about today. Cause I think the next video I'm gonna try to see how these boys do all this stuff and why they doing load security and stuff like that, to show y'all loads and stuff like that. Because I'm currently on a flatbed right now. So I'm not a flatbed, a drive-in right now. I'm a flatbed at the house. So currently on a drive-in. And I know most people want me to show y'all before this video ends, show you how my truck look. And like Chasing Andrew Jackson always say, raggedy trucks make the money. Regular trucks make the money. My truck ain't regular. His truck ain't regular neither. You know what I'm saying? Might need a little paint job, a little bit chrome there and there. You know what I'm saying? A little cleaned up. It ain't regular. It's making you money. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing possible. Try to save his money and less debt is free. Let me get out here and show y'all a little truck. You know what I'm saying? Show y'all a little truck. That's my little truck right there. Little truck. A little freight liner, making me some money. So, but yeah, like I said, try to save y'all some bread, man. Do the work yourself. Like, don't be scared to turn on wrenches in there, and don't be out here too listening to other people about these old truck versus new truck deal. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get a new truck and stay in the shop constantly. You know what I'm saying? So, me personally, for this video, if I in this video, me personally, I'd rather take an older truck than a newer truck. I'm just gonna place it like that. Older truck versus newer truck. My truck, you don't never see my truck on the side of the road unless I'm fixing on something. My truck haven't ever, since I put it on the road, so one time when I went down with something maybe with the engine. My truck never been on the back of a tow truck. Never. And it won't, because I'm catching problems, but knock on wood that it won't. You know what I'm saying? It might be an engine go out, a transmission go out, but I try to catch stuff before they turn to something big. So, like I said, new versus old, it don't really matter, man. They all can put you in the hole. They all can make you lose everything that you got. And they all can, your money can be going just like that. You know what I'm saying? So, just do your research. Stop listening to these guys fussing about older truck versus newer truck. They all make the same damn type of money, man. All type of money. all same money. Some make less, depending on the driver. Don't matter what truck you got, it all depends on that driver. So, yeah, I just wanted to make a video today to get y'all updated on what truck I got. You know what I'm saying? You see back there in the back, that's my truck back there. So, I'm doing good here at the Star with this truck. It's a love and hate over here, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think I'm going nowhere anytime soon, man. I like it here. I make money. I know how to negotiate, know how to make relationships, and I just stay out the way, man. Just try to ask questions. That's about it. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment, share the video to others. I try to do my best to make more videos, but today I had to make a video today. So to get y'all inputs on my truck. It's 2007, Franklin, Columbia, paid for, and my trailer back home paid for too, which hopefully on next videos, before I go get it, I can make a video of it to show y'all, you know what I'm saying, and try to get y'all more videos on flatbed security and stuff too. So, y'all be easy out there. Your boy out.